Nice, how was your night?
Yeah, it was pretty good. The whole day went pretty well for me. You know, obviously racing my idols, Jet and Hunter, and you know, obviously I'm an older generation, but then them coming through is just the best. They're the best in the world. Just to be out there on the track's a privilege, and to be sitting in an excavator for 9 months of the year, and then I think I've counted 11 days on the bike. So to be racing against the best in the world, I'm pretty happy with tonight. It's pretty good.
Fantastic, man. That passport must be filling up.
Yeah, it is. It is too much. My back's hurting. The mileage is a bit hard for a 37-year-old. I'm telling you.
You're doing well, man. Thank you very much for your time, and good luck in Adelaide.
Cheers, appreciate it. Thank you.
Cheers, man. Phil Nicoletti, how was your night?
Night fucking sucked, to be honest with you. Kind of bummed. First one, I had 2 bobbles that cost me. Went off the track, then went down. Ended up 13th, shitty. And then second one, I was okay, and I was in 9th and kind of just got yarded a little bit. So just sucks. You know, I feel bad for the team because they deserve a lot better. I just not performing to what I should be or what I expect. But I think my time with SX is truly kind of come and gone. Like, I just don't have that, you know, the extra sharpness that I need on race nights and stuff. And it's been awesome. Team has been absolutely wonderful. I just wish I could get him a good result. But
you got another round to do it, man.
Yeah, one more and we'll be good.
You got another round?
Yep.
And what are you going to do to cheer yourself up tonight, man? Are you just going to rest, or
no, it's
you
hard.
Go out in Melbourne a bit, or
I am going to go enjoy a beer, and you know, again, I learned not. Yeah, I can sulk about it for a couple hours, but I mean, at this point in my life and career, like, I can't get too upset, but still a racer at heart and still want to do good.
Yeah, man, always races.
Yeah,
every racer would have a bad night, you know.
100%.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. We got more of that. One more in Adelaide, we'll be good.
All right, thanks,
cheers,
man.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
Righto, we're back. On my way home from AUSX Open, hey? The old Marvel Stadium. I've had a love-hate relationship with that place, but this weekend was all love. So much I could talk about, but I sort of thought I'll break this into 2 bits. A bit about my experience, and then a bit about the event in general and results and so forth. My experience, this, you know, even though I've been kicking around for a good while now doing bits and pieces of media and a fair bit of Pro MX now and stuff, this is the first time I've got Supercross accreditation, which was pretty cool. As far as my experience goes, pretty fucking amazing. Like, you know, if you know me well enough and you listen to me stuff, you know I don't really fanboy much. I don't sort of, yeah, I'm weird like that. But I guess just, not really fanboying, but just checking myself many times, just like, you know, fuck, am I really talking to this guy? You know, that sort of thing. It's cool, but I guess I'm lucky. I'm a guy that's confident to talk to fucking anyone. So I got to talk to lots of people. Highlights, chatting with Dazzy Lawrence. That was pretty cool. He actually helped me get something signed for a mate. I went out of his way to do that, which shows the quality of human he is for a guy you just met. But yeah, we had a chat, and he showed me pictures of his old Monaro that he's still trying to find, if you're a car guy. Yellow HG with a big block. Keep an eye out. He sold it in Queensland, obviously. Showed me pictures of the Camaros that his boys bought him and stuff, and yeah, just genuine. He's as good a bloke as you think he is. Interviewed Lars Lindstrom. That was cool, you know. Same again in moto. It's crazy, you know. I've had the chance to interview so many big names in a short time, and no one's disappointed me. Like, no one's disappointed me. They have all been every bit as good a bloke or girl as I expected.
Lars Lindstrom, just tell us about Melbourne. Tell us about the experience.
Been about 13 years since I've been in Australia. Really cool to be back. A lot of friends that I've made over the years here with between Honda Australia with Yariv and all his boys, Mark Luxich and Peter Doyle and all the guys motorcycling Australia. It's just it's really cool to come here and see all the people. A lot of good people here in Australia, specifically on the East Coast here that I'm friends with, and brought my wife with me. Went down, checked out some stuff down in Phillip Island and stuff. So it's really fun week, and cool to come here and see everything that's going on. Motorcycling in Australia looks really healthy, and it's good to see. So yeah, happy boys got out of here in one piece and was able to show the crowd, what they've been doing, and just give them, the experience of meeting all their fans from where they came from. So super cool.
That's fantastic, and I'm sure you've been thanked already about how you helped and your team helped us win the Motocross of Nations. Your team, not just with how you obviously helped your riders that are already there, Jet and Hunter, but how you helped Kyle with the bike and all that sort of thing. You were instrumental in us finally winning the damn thing. So just to thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you very much. I mean, I've been a part of all the podiums with Team Australia, so I'm proud of that, and it's another reason why I feel like real connected to the whole country, kind of, I guess. But yeah, Motocross of Nations for me is kind of a passion, anyways. It's one of probably my favorite race of the year, and the boys have done so much for us as a brand that it's the least that we could do is to help them out and try to do the best that we can for them, and putting Kyle on the bike and letting him ride one of our bikes for the event, working together with Yariv to make that happen, and all the guys on the Motocross of Nations team, Michael Byrne, Gary Ben, and Mark Lux, Peter Doyle, everybody. Was such a fun experience, very, just kind of unique and different, but really works. So really proud to be a part of winning it twice with the Australian team.
Thank you very much, and thanks for your time.
No worries.
Cheers, mate. Enjoy the rest of your trip.
Thank you very much.
I actually thought going into the press conference after press day that I didn't think I was allowed to ask questions, because listening to the other press conferences, it just seemed like there was like 3-4 voices doing the rounds asking questions and no one else was, and they were all very similar style of questions, very professional. And my guy Trent, TV Trent, he goes to me, no sitting up the back and not asking questions. And I said, oh, am I allowed to ask questions? And he goes, yeah, it's a press conference. You just know what it does. And I was like, right, so don't have to ask me twice. So I sat right up the front next to him, but I wasn't ready to ask a question. I wasn't prepared. I was ill prepared. So I just said, I would never want to ask, I would never want to just ask a question for a question's sake. I thought, just think of it, if something comes to me, I will, but I'm not just going to blurt something out if I don't have a good question. And it sort of came to me like everyone up there except for Cloudy had come internationally, even though the Lawrence's Aussies, they're still back to here after an extended period. So I thought it'd be just interesting to find out their coolest experience since they've been in Oz or back in Oz, what they've been up to. I like the life stuff, I'm never going to probably be the one to ask a rider about the suspension settings on his bike, but I love to know a bit of real life stuff, get a little bit of personality, maybe get a laugh. If you follow my stuff and you're watching this, you know that's who I am. Anyway, so I asked him that, and Phil told us about Yamaha took him down to Phillip Island must have been for, I can't remember if it was the Superbikes or the GP, and yeah, all that sort of stuff, and how cool that was, and they, treated him like royalty down there. He thought that was pretty cool, and then Hunter jumped on, and he just sort of said about, getting back and going for a bit of an Aussie breakfast and stuff, and then we just sort of bantered a little about food, because I mentioned meat pies or whatever. I can't remember exactly how it went. Yeah, there was an instant banger of one of the boys eating a meat pie. So I said, oh, you've had pies already, and and then I asked them, you probably haven't had any Allen's lollies yet, because they love Allen's, you know, especially Jet loves Allen's lollies. He's asked for them to be sent over before the States. And I said, oh, you probably haven't had any Allen's lollies yet, but after the race. And he was like, oh, no, I've actually already had some. And then Hunter dobs him in for eating a whole box of shapes that morning. So then, you know, then it was all what sort of shapes. And it turned into a bit of a thing. And you've probably seen it, because the promoter liked it and they clipped it. And it's had a lot of views. So that was pretty cool. You know, it's not my thing, it's their footage, but hearing my voice in it and seeing that I created a bit of a laugh and something interesting is I'm chuffed about that. Of course, that was cool. Press media box, in the media box there on Saturday, Steve Mathis and Lewis Phillips end up just like sitting right in front of me. So that was surreal is the word there. That was like, are you fucking serious? I'd already met Lewis the day before and had a quick chat to him. But yeah, ended up talking to Steve a little bit. I was trying not to be that guy bugging him. But ended up talking to him a bit, and then later in the day I actually was cheeky enough to ask him for an interview. So you'll see that some stage. And he was really cool.
Steve Mathis, tell us about your experience in Australia. First time here, almost straight to the Supercross, and yeah, just tell us whatever you want to tell us.
Yeah, man, I'm stoked to be here. I've never been to Australia. I got in yesterday, so jet lag's kind of hitting, but this race was cool, man. It's always been on my bucket list. Kind of really reminded me of a full-blown American race, right? And it even reminded me of an American race because Phil sucked. So, like, really, it was just like home for me. No, it's been cool, man. Well, the live show was awesome. People were into it, which was cool. You know, anytime people want to pay money to, anytime people want to pay money to come see us, I'll take it. It's awesome. It's an honor, right? So I've been having fun.
Cool. Thank you very much for your time, man, and enjoy the rest of your trip. You're mountain biking and all that sort of gear.
Yeah, mountain biking, good coffee, I've heard. Meeting cool fans is awesome. So thank you, man. Yeah, I'm going to Gold Coast. Should be fun.
Cheers, man. Thanks.
Steve's off-pod persona is exactly what his friends say it is. He was just a good, friendly, casual guy. So yeah, once again, I've never met anyone in moto that's disappointed me. That was cool. I shared an elevator with a bunch of people, but AC and JB were on there, and JB's given AC shit, and Danny Ham's laughing and all that, and that was another surreal experience. Didn't get to really meet AC. He's one of my guys. Honestly, every time I saw him, he was busy, you know, and I didn't want to be that guy, oh, you're stuck in the elevator with me, I'm going to annoy you. Like, I'm too respectful sometimes. I'm a very respectful person, so sometimes I, you know, I never like to bug someone who is busy and they're on their way up to basically head to the TV booth, you know. I'm too respectful at times and I miss opportunities, but I'm kind of glad I'm like that because that's the nice guy I am, right? So what was I doing this weekend basically? So obviously my own stuff, this vid, a bunch of my interviews, lots of stuff, but a few other things. I was doing probably most of, if not all of the RacerX social media content was mine. Was hooking them up a bit with that. That was cool. And also, jumping on Main Event Moto, I think tomorrow. No, it'll be tomorrow. Do a bit of a review with the boys on there. Enough about that side of things, hey? I could go on and on about my experience. Just cool. Righto, highlights of the event. For me, seeing AC ripping on press day, he still looks unbelievable. That was a highlight. He's one of my favourites ever. So you know, it was just cool. I've seen him ride before in the States, but yeah, this was just it's just cool to see it again. still looks so good. Looks fit, you know. He chunked a bit. He did the old just retired chunk up but pretty briefly. He was very, you know, slim, and he looked like ready to go. He even lined up and did some practice laps in the SX1 practice. He must have wanted to get some extra laps in. I don't know what that was about. That got people a little excited. The biggest highlight of the whole thing, really, for me as an Aussie, I was way up at the top of the grandstand for opening ceremonies, just trying to get a cool vid, and yeah, I think they turned out alright. I think Racer X might have chucked it up. Like a real broad cinematic shot of the whole stadium floor while the opening ceremonies was going on. That was cool. That was really cool. The crowd's passion for the boys. They're in the MXON gear. Webby even came out. Webby's not racing, but he came out in his gear and all that. And they really amped things up with the crowd, and the feeling was. Yeah, man, it was just awesome. Just the fucking pride, great stuff. That was, yeah, it was really good. I'm a very unemotional guy, like incredibly unemotional guy, and yeah, you know, I wasn't shedding a tear, but I felt so fucking proud, you know, that. For the country, for the state of the sport, for such a good event, for the fact that we're fucking world champions, like, yeah, amazing. Blake Bohannon won the 85s, and him uncorking the finish line jump on the first lap after, you know, obviously wheels on the ground lap, the first proper lap, he uncorked that, and it was just what the hell. That kid's amazing. Remember the name if you don't already know it. Remember Blake Bohannon. Oh yeah, remember that kid. Special. What else? Shane McElrath. Bit of a bounce back round for him, and I was just really happy for him. He didn't get the overall. He won the second final, race 2, whatever we're supposed to call it. But just pumped for him. I've said, like, I think Shane's probably the nicest guy in moto. Just the nicest guy in moto. Just happy for any time that things are going well for him. Didn't get a chance to interview him, but I'll endeavour to do that next time I get a chance. Low lights, Lux Turner's crash, by far the low light. Championship points leader, practice crash, injuries to both arms. I'm not sure exactly what. He had one in a sling, one wrapped up. So that was no good. Yeah, rough. So some results. You know, I won't bang on too much about results. You already know. By the time you see this, you already know the results. You've already looked them up. But yeah, I guess obviously we know Jet won. That was awesome. Jet's Super Pole lap and Hunter's Super Pole lap, that was a highlight too. Just, oh my God, are you kidding me sort of shit. You never get sick of seeing them just uncork. It just blows you away every single time. So that was it. Dean's got a 42-point lead over Subs. You'll see I'm driving real slow now because I've actually wheeled into my place. So I'm going to do a couple of laps of the acreage while I'm still going here. Yeah, so he's got 42 points over Cedric Subaros, who's in obviously second. And then Hayden Melross, another privateer, he's the top Austrian bike rider in the MX1 class, full privateer, same block. Pretty cool, you know. Like I remember in the morning, I took a kind of cool, I thought it was cool, pic of the Yamaha truck in the dark in the stadium with the lights and all that, and then behind him was Hayden with just his box trailer and his, you know, full drive or whatever, and his family helping him and that sort of thing. We're just driving past the Colonel. If anybody's interested, he would crow any time that I didn't really want him to, but he's not gone in now. He's just side-eyeing me, ready, wanting to kill. If you don't know who the Colonel is, I'm surprised you're watching this. Anyway, you'll figure it out. Where was I? So yeah, Melross, like privateers. Caleb Barham, Hayden Melross, Dylan Wills, and there's more like that I'm not thinking of, but some really shit hot privateer efforts.
Caleb Barham, tell us about your night in Melbourne.
Look, I love the stadium here. The atmosphere that we get here in Marvel Stadium, the crowd, everything's just electric. It's something that we sometimes don't get here in Australia. So absolutely love it here. I fed off the energy pretty well. P2 in the heat race, which was good. First motor, unfortunately, just double clutched it off the line, and it was a tricky track to pass on. So I struggled a bit the first one, only made my way back to 7th. And the second one, got a whole shot. Then first couple of boys were just that bit faster than me, and ended up 4th. So I'm not sure what I was overall, probably top 5, but hey, I'm really looking forward to finishing off the series good here this weekend. It was good, and fortunate enough, next weekend, get to take it to the world again. So I'm excited to go back up there.
Awesome, man, and top privateer for sure though, hey?
Look, yeah, I would have been. It's obviously good. Factory, privateer taking it to the factory boys. It's something that I'm very proud of. I love kind of being the bee in the bonnet, stirring it up. But very fortunate for the privateer program I got here. Without my parents, obviously, without them, this would not happen. It's a massive stress on me, them, everything behind it. It's not just one person that makes this program work. So it's everyone that's behind me. I'm not going to name more because there is a big group, but I can't thank you all enough.
Thank you, man. Well done. Cheers. Wheelsy, Dylan Wills, tell us about your night in Melbourne.
Man, that was unbelievable. I honestly, after Cronulla, hitting my head, missing my home round, I was so down in the dumps. I was honestly considering not even coming here. Just so much effort goes in behind the scenes, you know. It's not even a lot of effort on the bike. It's just so much behind the scenes, and sacked up, put my big boy pants on, stop fucking crying, and come to the race, man, and just had a fun day, man. Just me and Mossy were in unseated, spent the day with him, lined up next to him every time, and man, he's been my mentor since I was a young fella, and still to this day. I'm nearly 30 and he's still doing it. So a lot of credit to him, man. He not often you go to a big race like this and he'd take me under his wing, you know, even in qualifying and practice, he's like, let's just get behind me, let's go. So exciting, man. I'm stoked. We're P5 on the night. I think either way, I don't really care about the overall. That was just fun.
You look great out there, man, and also too pretty awesome privateer setup as well. So
for sure, man. It's just me, my missus, and my dad here. You know, my dad's 60 years old. He's been doing this as long as I've been doing it, chasing me around, driving me around, and he's still doing the same shit. So without him, I wouldn't be doing it. There's no way.
Shout out to all the mums and dads, huh?
For sure. Mum's back home, but she's one of the backbones of it all. You know, she does a lot behind the scenes to make sure it all ticks over. But this is a family thing. This whole situation, it's sick, man. I'm actually super pumped. Nights like this make it really worth it.
Cool, man. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, bro.
SX2 was like close and was still like one of them ones where you're still you're wondering who's got the overall even after the second race finishes, and you're like trying to figure it out. But yeah, so Cole Thompson got the overall, got one for the for Empire Kawasaki, which is cool for them. He was 1-3. Shane was 4-1. Kingsford, he was 3-2, and I got the results. I got the results taped to the dash. Right, Kingsford, the saviour of Blue Crew tonight. I was just talking to some of your teammates down at the in the pits there, and the Blue Crew had a bit of a rough night, but you were the one that got things done. So yeah, just tell us a bit about your night.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it wasn't the start of the day we were sort of looking for as a team. Obviously, Lux had a big crash and unfortunately injured himself, so it's always hard to see someone, especially even your teammate, go out, and even in his circumstance, you know, red plate the whole lot. So yeah, it sucks to see, but yeah, I felt like I was riding really well all day, and yeah, I just had a good flow of the track all night. So I mean, I would have loved to have tried to have battled Shane in that last race, but I just got caught up with a few other riders at the beginning of the race, and by the time I moved myself into second, Shane was long gone. So yeah, in all honesty, I'm stoked, and me, you know, holding the team together, we had a good night. So we move on till next weekend and do it all again.
One more round to go, and then are you allowed to say any plans for next year yet?
Yeah, one more round to go, and then after that we can start announcing some things. But
yeah, cool.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I've got a pretty busy 2026 planned and ready to go. So yeah, we'll get through next weekend and then we can work out 2026.
Cool, man. I'm looking forward to hearing what you're up to. And yeah, good luck in Adelaide, and thanks for your time.
Cheers, thank you.
Thank you, man. Jake Cannon, tell us about your night in Melbourne.
It was you know, a hot and cold night. I didn't finish the way I wanted to. Yeah, heat rate, I got a good start, just went past the corner and ended up coming back. I got 4th, then pipped in the last lap, so I ended up 5th. Riding was really solid. I improved. First race, my whole shot button popped out on the start line, so I had no whole shot button and a few loose laps. But I got back to like 5th and then went off track and went back to 9th, ended 8th. In the second race, I got a beauty start, nearly whole shot, and then it all turned sideways and I landed off track. So, and that was the end of my night, sadly. But all considering, happy with the way I'm riding. Team's doing an excellent job keeping me going. So,
yeah, the riding's good, man, and you look like you're healthy. So
yeah, I'm healthy in one piece leading into Adelaide. So it's good.
All right, thanks for your time, man, and good luck in Adelaide.
Thank you.
Cheers, man.
SX3, Ryder Malinowski, yeah, he kind of put on a clinic this time. Pretty impressive, you know, smoke. They just have one final, and yeah, he just got her done. Jack Devison was giving him a little bit of heat earlier, but yeah, it was a good race. Kobe Hantis, 3rd, which was cool.
Jed Allsop, tell us about your night in Melbourne.
A bit of a frustrating night for me, to be honest. I've struggled with starts all day. Ended up 4th in the main, which isn't too bad all in all. And I think I'm sitting about 6 points off the lead of the championship now. So still made solid points and ready to fight for this championship going into the last round.
That's it, man. I haven't spoken to you this since you've changed to the factory team. Tell us a little bit about how that feels.
Oh, it's amazing being on the factory team. Yariv and the whole Honda team is so supportive, and they will do anything to win, which is amazing.
Cheers, man. Good luck in Adelaide.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Thanks, man. Jack, how was your night?
It was alright. I had a good heat race, but in the main, I'm riding a bit injured, so come off and just some guy kind of took my rear wheel from me and I kind of fell and landed on my bung shoulder. But had a pretty good day. Heat race was probably the high moment for me. 5th place, which is good. Got a good start in my main event, but just wasn't to be. So hopefully come back to Adelaide, and get a better result.
the eye test was good anyway, man. Just
eye test?
watching you know, the pace and like, you know, obviously the night didn't turn out how you like, but it was you looked good out there.
Yeah,
you know,
well,
I always notice the guys that are fastest with the yellow numbers, the juniors, yeah.
The juniors, yeah. Well, I felt pretty good considering, and felt like I had a bit of a flow, so I was running pretty good considering been in a bit of pain. So, but yeah, getting good starts and had a good kit on as well. Looked pretty fresh, so yeah, ready to go for Adelaide.
Thanks, man. Good luck in Adelaide.
Yeah,
Cheers.
thank you.
It's probably the championship to watch for Adelaide, because we got four riders within 6 points of the championship. So Malinowski and Kingsford have had a bad race each. This weekend was Kate Kingsford's, scored no points, but Ryder only scored 6 points in round, forget, one of the early rounds. So that sort of has evened out a little, you know. And then Jed Alsop and must be, Davison, kind of in Mr. Consistence, just getting good points. So they're all close. So that's pretty cool. That'll be exciting finish. The old SX3. Cool. I reckon that that'll do me. We've done almost 2 laps of the acreage, and that'll do. Thanks for listening. I'll get some interviews up onto Insta. I'll chuck some together with this and chuck this on YouTube and stuff, and do all that sort of good stuff. I'm going to pull up at the new house and say go to the dog and the cat and the rabbit, and I think one of the kids is home, and then start doing video editing and social posts and all that good gear. Cheers, glad to be back. Thanks for watching.